PC League is more complex, I feel, and it's way more tiring because the game time are longer, and when the game time are longer, you have to put more focus over time, which I think takes more concentration to do. But I think Wild Rift still have its own challenges because there's only so much you can do with two thumbs and maybe two other index fingers. Especially when you're pressing the skill button. I don't think you can use other fingers other than your thumbs. So I think the agility in your fingers matters a lot.
I think the most important point is that it's actually very accessible. So maybe when you're commuting or even waiting for something, you can actually just start a game and end it in like 15 to 20 minutes, which is much lesser game time compared to the PC version.
You can play Wild Rift anytime. I don't have to be like last time. I need to rush to LAN shop, go home, on my com. Right now, anywhere, anytime, even here I can play Wild Rift.
In general, I feel Wild Rift is set apart because of its fast-paced gameplay. Compared to when I was playing PC competitively, it was very slow-paced, and I think for Wild Rift you can play maybe 2 or 3 games in the same time of playing one PC League of Legends game.
One thing's for sure, for Wild Rift is definitely a lot shorter compared to League PC. So it's a little bit more faster. It's a little bit more fast-paced, and in terms of the minion wave, there is quite a bit of difference. Because in League PC, I think you get like 8 minutes or something like that, whereas for Wild Rift you only get like 4. So the pace of the game is definitely a lot faster, which means that teams tend to snowball faster. And victory and loss is definitely settled within the first few minutes of the game.
I think for this I'll talk about League PC. Because I came from a League of Legends PC background first, and I think what sets this game really apart is that compared to League of Legends PC, the objectives in this game really plays a huge role in the direction of the game. Like, I think right now in Wild Rift, if you give up the first few objectives of the first 5-minute marks, like the first tower or the first dragon, first Rift Herald, it really affects the win rate of LL Wild Rift.
Other mobile games, most of them are basically like just copycats in general, and most of them have a sort of a pay-to-win format. It's kind of like unbalanced, but Wild Rift is different from all this, and since they already have the developers have some experience from the PC side, I think they can also like import in the experience from there into Wild Rift to make it like one of the best esports titles out there, especially on mobile.
I think it's more fast-paced in the sense that objective-wise and even like flashes, cooldowns are all much faster because it's on mobile, right? So, and being fast-paced, it changes the whole dynamic because one mistake can like eventually lead to other mistakes and then eventually you losing the game. Yeah.
From other mobile games that I've played, I think that Wild Rift is the most closest to a MOBA that I've ever seen. It's also following League PC, which means that he has a lot to learn from, as well as like he has a basis that he can go off from.